All right, let's talk about LinkedIn. We'll do a little bit of a deeper dive. There is, there is always a constant change in social media with the algorithms. It is the spring of 2021, so it might change over the next couple months, next years, but human behavior stays the same. And we're not trying to beat the algorithm or trying to get organic reach, meaning we're not trying to necessarily get new customers or clients. We're actually just trying to build relationships with referral partners and keep top of mind. So LinkedIn is actually the easiest way to find referral partners, aside from Facebook, which is a little bit more difficult, and Instagram. And for the reason why LinkedIn is easier is because it's based around your career and your current job. So in the in the LinkedIn, in everybody's profile, it shows who they are and what their job is. So it's easy to find if you're going after realtors, loan officers, architects, designers, or any other referral partners. You can kind of search by what they do and then friend them in that way. And Facebook and LinkedIn, or Facebook and Instagram, you can't. Facebook is coming a little bit around now. I am seeing that the job title is in some of the profiles now of Facebook, but LinkedIn primarily is based around your career or job. So let's just jump in to LinkedIn here. And, I think that the thing is that there's not a, this isn't rocket science. The key thing is you're trying to become top of mind in your referral. So the first thing is you want to build your friend group. And it's kind of easy, if you do, if you look at my contacts, I got 2,665 contacts. Most of them are realtors. I've connected with 3,000. And that's just been basically going through and doing a search for, say, if you want to do, say, realtor in CT. Okay, and you can see, and you can just, you're going to look around. So here is Susan Moore. You can just hit connect, and these are all realtors, and you can see all people in that results. You can look for residential real estate agent, and here's the job section too. You can look in there. You can look at the companies, everything, and follow these companies. But obviously, you want to make sure you're going to look at the location. You want to find them that are in in Connecticut, so you can follow them. Because you did search, you'll see posts of realtors, so you can see, okay, this person, posted. This is actually somebody that's my friend. And then just more people. So now you can just go now and ask for connections on each one. And it's that easy. So, you obviously want to look at location. So it's great here, right? You can just see that this lady Rose, she's a realtor in CT and Mass. Maybe you don't do that, but because, if she's giving you referrals in Mass, we don't work in there yet. But, Niantic, maybe not, But a lot of realtors do work most of the state. But, you'd want to get realtors closer to your hometown. So you're going to go hit and connect. And then you might do a different search. In like this search is realtor in CT. You might say real estate agent, in Connecticut. And that's going to give you a different thing. And then obviously if you see all more results, you're going to be able to pull. Now, you can craft, so let's connect. This lady's in Brookfield, so I'm going to hit connect, and you can add a note and just say, hey, hi, Sandra, we work with a lot of, or, also you want to think, you don't want to necessarily say, what you're asking, but just, you could just be like, hey, I'm a new remodeling consultant and would happy to see if we can build a relationship together. I work for Fine Home Contracting, and you might even put our website in there, or something like that. And then you hit send. Copy, craft a nice little message, and then, copy and paste it into each one. And what I'm going over more of an organic, there is actually automated systems that will go and do all this for you, and it's per month, and, everything else. It's extensive. But I think the key thing is that in the beginning, to really, go in and get key contacts. So even if you don't want to put the message in, sometimes I don't, I'll just go down this whole thing and just be like, okay, Cheese and Darien, connect, just send. Brookfield, connect, send. Like, I won't even sometimes put a note, because a lot of people, you can see over here, these are all the people that are messaging me, and I can tell just based off of a lot of them that it's an automated, based off of their title, that they're spamming me. So sometimes I don't put a message in, but I'll just go down and I'm going to just connect to everybody, because a lot of these people are going to be like, who's this guy, and deny it. So you're going to get a conversion rate on even asking to be, friends with them. So now you've built your, you're going to do this for a few days in a row. If you actually do too many, LinkedIn will give you a pop-up. I think if you try to connect with 100 or 200, and I've tried it, LinkedIn will come back and be like, that's enough for today. So they know the game. So you can't, so you got to plan a little bit more each day, just to do a little bit. But so that would be realtors. I mean, and then you can change your different keywords. You can do, mortgage broker, whatever, mortgage lending. And they're going to have, here's Fairway. You can maybe follow them, and you can click on them, and you can then find, a lot of them. You can see their employees or other connections at work, the people that are there, what they're posting. You can follow them. Now, if following them is going to give you news about what they're doing, which is, good, but, that's typically, whoever's running the actual company page. It could be an intern, or it could be a separate company. So you really want to stay with the relationships, but, you want to really make a list of who is going to give me the most work, and what is, what's the best value of who to connect with. So once you've gotten some connections, you might even want to go into some groups. And I'm going to do a separate video on Facebook, which Facebook is a really good group. So you're going to jump in here, you're going to do that. And do that every day, right? Build your, but figure out who your key person is. Maybe you want to go after architects. Maybe you want to go after designers. I would say you want to go after everybody, and you want to build just that, those referral partners. Again, you also, anytime you meet maybe a client that's gone well, you want to friend them, or any referral, if you're in a BNI or you're in a networking group, friend all of them, right? Because the whole key of this is you want those key people that every time you post something, you're going to become top of mind. And it doesn't matter what you post. So for instance, this right here, like, you might share this video. What is this video? It's kind of interesting, whatever. It's kind of funny. They use a seatbelt. But people are going to see this, and they're going to look at, hey, this was the first person that pushed this, but then this guy shared it. So even if you're sharing stuff, it's okay. Is it the best way? Your own content, pushing out your own content is going to get a bit more reach, so you do want to post some stuff. But we'll talk about posting in a minute here. I'm just going to go down and say, what do I do on my feed? You don't want to be on social media all day. It's going to waste your time. But if you spend a solid 30 minutes and you just go through and you want to look for, you're going to scroll down, and I look at who is this person? And if it's somebody that I want to be top of mind, she's a mortgage tip. She works at Norcom. We work with them. I like it. Denise Panza, a powerhouse in the mortgage banker. She works for Total Mortgage. She is like probably one of the biggest. Like, she's got 4,000 views on this, 255 likes. She posts like an animal. Does a really good job. We've done business with her. She's good. I like it, right? And now when you like stuff, you're going to see more of it. Here's a real estate agent, county CT. You know, she just home snap. She just got an award. Gonna like it. You know, another agent. So I'm gonna go down and like stuff that I want people to, for me to be top of mind to them. Here's a realtor. You know what? You look at his Remax. You know, he's doing something. He's doing nice stuff, right? They're on this. So the guys that are on here are usually moving and shaking. The guys that aren't are the ones that are the dead, that aren't doing well. So you can kind of, you know, you want to like stuff, but be conscious of who you're liking. This guy Robert, he is a home inspector. He's given us quite a few referrals. Like it, right? Top of mind. Disrupting the RE realist industry, right? This guy's a broker, under contract. He's in Fairfield. I'm gonna like it. See, now what this is here, right? This guy just posted it 28 minutes ago. He just got a notification that you liked it, right? So he says, "Oh, Dave Perotti, Fine Home Contracting. Oh, well, you know what? I got a client that needs, this guy that's under contract was asking for a kitchen remodel. You know what? Let me give him their name. I appreciate the like." That easy. So that's pretty much it. That's how you're going to build your brand, you know, build who you are. And now when it comes to posting, really, honestly, you don't really need to worry about what you post. It's just, you want to post, obviously, common sense. You don't want to post controversial stuff. You don't want to post, things that, you want to post stuff that's somewhat around what you do. I mean, so if you're out at a site visit and you see something crazy, snap a photo of it. Do a selfie, like in front of like some weird, maybe you're like, wow, look at this thing. And do a, if you have animals, where people really like shots of the dog, candid stuff in the office is good. When it comes to hashtags and all that stuff, I would always put hashtag Fine Home Contracting, because we want to build that hashtag so that it pops up as a common hashtag. So always use that. But other than that, people want the personal, kind of day-to-day. They want to look inside and see, what do you do on your day-to-day? So maybe it's just a snapshot of a home inspection or something with some crazy stuff on it. Obviously, you want to make sure you're not taking, people's private information. So you want to leave out, unless it's a good referral partner and you want to tag them. Maybe you just met with a realtor and they just gave a referral, and you just tag you include them on your post. Thank you so much, Janet, with so-and-so for giving me a referral. We're putting together this huge project down in #Orange, Connecticut. That kind of stuff. You want to build that. And we'll go into more of that, but I want to that's kind of a brief overview of LinkedIn. It's trust me, there's a lot of people on here that aren't, that this is easy stuff. You don't have to, don't overthink it. Look for what people are doing, like, that are doing well, like Denise, right? And I don't know where she went, because I just refreshed, that's kind of funny, right? If you saw that, that's kind of funny. This guy is like, why? This guy's a good guy. He's giving us some referrals. Sorry, you couldn't see that. Here's a good post. If you're at a site visit and you see something like this, you snap a photo, you throw it on social media. People are gonna get a kick out of it. That's pretty much it. Again, you're trying to make sure that your friends are people that can give you business and you can give them business and that are going to be part of your group, and you want to like their stuff. Here's Gary. I mean, if you want any kind of guidance on social media or anything, follow Gary, like his stuff so it pops up on your social media, watch his YouTube channel, all of that stuff. He is the the guru of social media. And this is a guy. This guy's doing right. He's this little selfie. He wants to talk about his machine. People are interested. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's a self-planning, tree thing. You see how he does the hashtags? Pretty easy. Pretty, you want to hashtag what you're doing. So what is hashtags really quick? Basically, we don't do it. We still Google, but a lot of people will search by hashtag. So if they want to learn about trees, they're going to actually search hashtag trees, and all of the posts that have trees from everywhere, all social medias, anything that's ever been hashtagged, if they hashtag trees, landscaping, and landscape, they're going to get everything that's been posted and filtered by that. So this guy's going to show up. So if they're thinking about doing something with trees, this guy's going to pop up and be like, hey, look at this. I've got, my big machine, and it's going to take a tree out of the thing, and, all of the cool things. So that's pretty much it. Don't get too and, don't get nervous about what to post, or, what is everybody else interacting with and liking. And, this guy's a big guy, he's a loan officer at guaranteed rate, like that kind of stuff. But it's more a top of mind and what people want to see. So we will have a folder that that will have some basic stuff for you to post. And we'll try to keep that updated. So if you just can't think of what to post right now, you can just post some generic stuff, at least to be on top of mind. So first thing, build your contacts. You want to get to that 1,000 as quickly as possible, because typically they're only going to show 10% of that 1,000. So when I go back to that Denise Panza, she had 300 or 400 likes. Well, she has 12 or 13,000 connections. They're going to give about 10%. They're going to show, and you're going to get 10% likes on that. So if you have 1,000, it might, your post will maybe only reach 100 people. So you want to really get those connections up, and just for the first couple weeks, shamelessly connect. All right, guys, thanks.